CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool. A really excellent knife maker. And one of the things that got me started with CRKT was the M16 series of knives, the folding knives. And, you know, I've had a couple of those for years. I really like those knives. But from there, I've added a number of CRKT knives to my collection. And just recently, a buddy of mine over the Christmas holidays gave me this CRKT Endorser. And it was funny because we were down at Going Gear and I was looking in the knife case and I just kept going back to this knife. And I think the big thing was the G10 scales and then the black, just a beautiful combination. And so anyway, I ended up getting this as a gift, which I was very pleased. But the Endorser was voted Best Buy of the Year at the Blade Show down in Atlanta. And that's really a prestigious honor. Any honors you get at the Blade Show for a knife really means something, because that's the place, that's the largest knife show in the world, and it's a great place. If you're a knife enthusiast, you can't really miss the Blade Show. And this is a knife designed by Matthew Lurch, and just a really smooth, fluid line knife. And even though it looks classic, it still looks modern and somewhat tactical, and I think that's because of the black blade, but it just really has a beautiful look to this knife. It's very utilitarian, has a drop point with a hollow ground blade, and so this is going to be excellent for everyday carry in your pocket. But what I really like about this blade itself is that it is a fast opening blade, and I really like assisted opening knives. The length of the blade is 3.1 inches and overall 7.3 when it's opened, 4.17 when it's closed. It does have the Black Oxide finish on it, but it also does come in a natural satin finish if you like the silver color. The blade is a high carbon steel and it's 58 to 59 Rockwell hardness. The steel itself is an 8 CR14 MOV. So it has some really good combinations of sharpness, retaining it, and also being able to be sharpened quite easily. It is only in the straight edge, no serrations on both styles. And I really like how fast this knife is deployed. In fact, this is the fire safe mechanism. And what that is, and I'm going to show you a little bit more detail, is the thumb stud actually deactivates the mechanism. So when you push it in, you can see that it's pushing that bar out of the way. And then it opens up. It took me a little time to get to where I could manipulate the thumb stud, but once I got it, I got it. And so this knife is just a really quick, beautiful little small knife. The G10 scales are just exceptional. I love the color, and in fact that was what really drew me to this knife originally. It does have nice finger grooves. There is some jimping that comes up right here to be able to get your hand, plus it rises up just a touch. So it's really good in the hand, and for this size knife it really kind of belies itself. It gives you a really good gripping surface. It does have a natural palm swell in the grip itself, so it gives it just a little bit of fullness, and yet it tapers down on either side. All the liners are stainless steel liners, and that's going to help keep that really strong. Of course, you have your liner lock here to be able to close the knife. This is really a one-handed operating knife, so opening, even closing, makes it really easy. The clip is one position, you can't change it. It is tipped down. The pocket clip really allows for this to get low in your pocket, and yet it's not too difficult to get out and deploy it really quickly. One-handed operation. Now the weight's only 3.2 ounces, which really makes this a great EDC knife, plus with the very fluid lines and the very rounded off design, it makes it really comfortable in your pocket. Of course, what knife review would be complete without cutting paper? The manufacturer suggested retail price is $59.95 on the Endorser. I know at Going Gear they were selling these for $47.99. And of course you get a 10% discount using Such in the coupon code, and any orders over $49 get shipped free. So it's just an excellent way to pick up one of these really nice, quick, handy, utilitarian knives for EDC at a good price. The CRKT Endorser, Such endorsed. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. But what I really like about this knife, whoops. But one of the things I really love about this knife is, okay. But one thing that I really love about this little knife is that it is, shoot, what's wrong with this?